Hi everybody, it's Elyse from Sparks Wellness. I'm here in the Dominican Republic for my sister's wedding. I was the maid of honor. We're going to do some exercises out in the sand. It's really windy out there, but it's beautiful. There's tons of people walking around. This is an early morning yoga sequence you can do to wake up your entire body, stretch out your back, and feel good all over for your entire day. Let's try it out. Start on your hands and your knees with your shoulders directly over your wrists and your hips directly over your knees. You'll start with a cat-cow movement of the spine. Inhale to arch your back and look up, broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, round your back, pull your belly button up towards your spine and release the back of your neck. Go back and forth between these two movements 4 or 5 times, making sure to coordinate your breath with your movement. So you'll take the full inhale to come into cow pose and arch your spine, and the full exhale to round your back into cat. When you're ready, you're going to take your hips back to your heels for a child's pose. Stay here for a few deep breaths. Walk yourself over to the right side of your mat so your chest is over your right knee. Walk your left fingertips a little bit more to get an extra stretch on the left side. Plant your right palm down on the floor and twist your chest open to the right. You can let your head rest on your left arm. Walk your hands back to the center and then do the same thing over to the left side. Walk your right fingertips a little bit more, sit your right hip back, and then you'll plant your left palm and do the twist, opening up to the left side. Walk your hands back to the center of the mat. Tend to your fingertips so that just your fingertips are on the mat. Keep your elbows off the floor and sit back into child's pose again. On your next inhale, come forward to an upward facing dog position, but you can keep your knees on the mat. Only go as far as feels comfortable for your back. On your next exhale, you'll come back to child's pose. Repeat that one more time. Inhale, lifting your chest up, and exhale, let your tailbone lead you back to child's pose. Come back to all fours, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up for a downward facing dog. Feel free to leave your knees bent when you're in down dog, especially if you're doing this in the morning. Bend your left knee and let your right heel sink down to the floor. Then switch sides. You can continue going back and forth like this as many times as you like. Then walk your hands back towards your feet and bend your knees as soon as you need to. Let your head be really heavy and roll up to stand. You feel great now, right? I always feel better when I start my day like this. For private sessions with me or to sign up for our newsletter, go to sparkswellness.com.